Last time on Sword Coast Adventures, the party made their way into the High Forest and got to Athar's clearing after having a second training battle with Seraphim. And the party talked to the hunters there and kind of made friends. You guys were able to buy some gear in case you wanted to go up in the mountains because Richie knew that silver dragons usually make their layers up in mountains. So you guys had a idea that might be a good thing to prepare for.
Now, do we have 3 sets of mountain gear?
You have one set that basically is enough for everyone to use.
Okay.
And everyone has warm clothes now. I think the last time you guys were like heading out to go north to look for the hunter named Helga that Athar had told you she has lived north of there for a long time, and that she had mentioned speaking to the silver dragon before. Rokus, let's start with you doing a survival check to guide the party northwards. Athar gave you a general idea of where to go.
Okie dokie. Now, on survival, it's +9, so I got a 24.
Alright, cool. So, it takes you until the evening to find her cottage. When you get there, you find it's kind of resembles like a miniature fort. It has like walls around it and a little kind of like a guard tower on one corner. So it's actually kind of looks like a cute little fort, but it looks defensible. But it's about it's pretty late, and no one seems to be. You don't see any activity there.
Can we knock on the door?
Yeah, sure. There's like a latched gate. And you go ahead and knock, and there's no answer.
Can we unlatch the gate and walk toward the door?
Yeah, the gate it's just latched. It's not locked or anything.
Okay.
So you're able to open it.
Do we want to go past without a trace, or should we check it out before we go, or what do you think?
Let's send Pookie around. Just circle around the house and see if there's anything there before we
inside the wall or outside?
Inside the wall, but outside the house.
Okay. Cool. So you send Pookie in. He does a little lap around, and he tells you that there's some equipment for tanning hides and various tools that you would expect a hunter to have. And there's some evidence that someone was here pretty recently, like within the last day.
Human smell?
Yeah, it smells like a human.
Okay, and is that the smell? Okay. That'll work. Just one person though, correct?
Right, that's true.
Okay, and no other animals or anything like that, and especially around the door where they might, have entered. Doesn't look like they've had any. You can't smell any visitors that could have come in or anything.
No, it doesn't seem. Not smelling any dangerous creatures or anything like that.
Okay, I would say we should knock on the door then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you knock on the door, and you don't get any response.
Is it locked?
Hmm. No, it's not locked.
Let's open it up and yell, "Hello,
That's a
anybody?
good idea. And
Anybody?
no, and if
Oh,
nobody responds, send Pookie in to see if he can find anything.
Okay. So you guys call out and you don't get any response. Pookie checks out the place and doesn't seem to be anything threatening around. Not smelling anything. There's no dangerous creatures hiding under the bed. It just looks like a small cottage for one person. There's a bed and all the things you'd expect for a hunter to live alone in their little cottage.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Pookie to go to the gate and see if he can find a trail from somebody that you said that it smells like somebody's been there a day or so ago. See if you can find a trail of where that person went.
Okay, so he smells her
I'm gonna go
with the dog.
Okay, and Roka's gonna go with him because I can track too.
Okay, cool. So yeah, the dog smells some of her possessions, and it's pretty easily able to find the start of a trail. And Rokus, you notice footprints and things too. So you're both following along. Now
Okay,
it is getting to be, it's pretty late now, so it's around the time that you guys would normally make camp. So you guys can continue to follow the trail if you want, or just let
I
me
would
know.
vote. I would vote we make camp inside the wall, but outside the house.
Okay. The space is enough. It's not a very big like courtyard area in there, but it's definitely enough to make camp.
Yep, that sounds like a good thing. We'd set up our tent so it'll be comfortable.
Okay, cool. So you guys you find that inside the wall there's a big like beam that you can use to lock the door. Do you want to do that or leave it open?
If we can lock it, sure.
Okay. Alright, so you put up the beam across the door to keep it closed. Alright, and you're able to sleep through the night without any interruption. And now it is...
Oh, wait. Before we do that,
okay.
I want to send a message with the sending stone.
Okay, yes.
And I'm saying that I'm resigning from Blizzard, and I recommend that either Rokus or Icy take my place.
Okay. Anything else from others?
Maybe trying to locate Silver Dragon.
Okay.
Tell them where we are.
Mountains of the High Forest.
Okay, so you get a response. Let's see. So basically he would say like, okay, we'd like to know more about what's the reason for the resigning, but it's fine if you wanna, if we can contact your party through Icy and Rokus. Anything else? I don't think they have any new news really. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, so as you're camping, so Harvick has said this to you guys that he wants to resign from Blizzard. I don't know if anybody wants to talk to Harvick about that or anything.
Sure you don't want to reconsider, Harvick?
Positive.
Okay.
I have no choice.
Okay, we'll respect that.
Seraphim makes a face and looks at Rokus.
Rokus shrugs his shoulders.
Alright. Okay, so after that you guys are able to sleep and wake up in the morning.
Oh, wait a minute. Also,
Okay.
I want to swap out in the spells.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to swap out Find Steed and add Branding Smite.
Okay. You can do that. So do you know how to do that on your sheet, or do you want me to do that for you?
All right, I just hit Branding Smite and then I hit the prepared one. Yeah, I think I did it.
Okay, cool. Alrighty then. So yeah, it's in the morning, and you guys want to track the trail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to use Pass Without a Trace?
No. Save your spells.
Okay. I got lots of them.
We
Okay.
don't
Do you
care
want to
anybody
proceed
that-
stealthily?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can just do normal stealth checks then.
All of us?
Yeah. If anybody who wants to be stealthy. Harvick he's going as J now, right? Officially. Yeah. So.
I'm at disadvantage.
Yeah, you have disadvantage now because you don't have your
Okay.
cool armor anymore.
I'm 12.
Okay.
I'm 21.
Plus 2 for a total of 7.
Oh. Okay, that's fine. I'll roll for the others.
So that a trace would have given us a few extra points.
It would have been 10 extra points. But yeah. So you track through. You track her footprints, and it doesn't seem like she's trying to hide her trail until you start picking up another trail of some deer. There's some droppings and footprints of deer, and then once you see that, you see that her trail becomes a lot harder to follow. But you're able to actually follow the deer trail, and eventually you come to find a woman, and she's got like a little camp set up, and she's skinning a deer.
Okay. How far away are we from her when we realize she's there?
Roll a perception check.
All of us?
Perception.
Anybody who wants to look.
14.
Plus 5 for 19.
Okay, I see. The forest is quite thick. You guys spot her from maybe 30 feet away.
Okay.
Icy sees her first. She has a small tent, and she seems to have gotten some stuff together to try to deal with the deer that she has killed.
Hello, hello.
Good morning, Helga.
Okay, she gets a bit startled. As you guys kind of snuck up on her.
Please, Helga. We met some hunters down at the base of the mountain. They told us that you might be able to help us out with some information.
They also were somewhat concerned about her well-being as the dragons, or not dragons, some sort of critters. I forget what they're called.
Gnolls.
Gnolls.
Gnoll. Which are like hyena monsters.
Yeah. Have you seen any gnolls?
She says, "Oh, you startled me. Gnolls, you say? Yeah,
Yeah, we heard.
I saw a track, a large number of tracks. But so when you see her, she looks like she's maybe in her 70s, but she looks like an athlete. Like she's in shape."
Just like us.
Okay, and so she says, "Are you looking to go hunting, or are you trying to fight the gnolls? What exactly are you doing here?"
Actually, we were interested in the conflict between the green and silver dragon.
Oh,
Eh, Um,
she stands up and kind of cleans her hands off and puts down her knife and everything. And she comes over to you guys, and she starts to kind of sniff. And she says, "So are you dragon hunters?"
well, we understand there's a bounty on at least the green dragon. So yeah, we're interested in the green one.
Not the silver one?
Well, I'm
Well-
interested in the silver one because I have a connection with the good dragons.
Oh, how do you mean?
I can speak Draconian.
Draconic.
Draconic.
Yeah.
Draconic.
She says, "Interesting. And you're what do you mean by a connection? Are you hunting the silver dragon?"
No, not to harm them, to work with her. Or to get her to assist us. Her or him, I'm not sure.
Huh. So
Because we've heard that the green
let's-
dragon has been doing some terrorizing, and we thought if we could catch the green dragon, we could get the bounty, and maybe the silver dragon would be willing to help us.
I see. And how about you others? You look like a formidable fighters.
Yeah, well, I happen to have dragons are my preferred enemy, so I have awareness of dragons beyond normal critters.
I see.
And
Have you slain many dragons?
we drove this. We think it is the same dragon. This one had originally been in a thunder tree. We think we may have encountered this dragon earlier, and we were able to drive him off.
I see. Are
We
you
were
part of
pretty
any
lucky.
organization? Hunters Guild?
Well, yeah, I'm a ranger.
Oh, where
Not-
where out of where do you range?
Oh. You ask me. Good question, which I should be able to answer.
Okay, so tell me, like, how much information are you trying to give?
How forthcoming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty forthcoming with what my background is.
Okay, so do you want to mention that Emerald Enclave, or just keep that part a secret?
No, I think letting her know we're with the Emerald Enclave would be fine.
Okay, cool. She says, interesting. Do you have one of those leaf brooches?
Sure do. And I'll show her that it's not just a regular brooch, but it's like a second level.
Okay, cool. So she looks at it. She says, I see. Well, since you're accustomed to hunting and such, do you mind helping me get this deer back to my cabin?
Sure. And we stayed in the out part of your alcove last night.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I see. Made yourselves at home, did you?
Just on the outside. We did not go inside your own place, except for to confirm that you weren't there. And we didn't go in. We just sent the dog.
All right. Well, I'll look past it. As long as you help me take this deer back.
Sure. Our friend Icky here can carry easily.
Yeah, he helps you guys out. So yeah, you guys she it looks like she was just alone, so she was gonna do most of the work of cleaning the deer and all that stuff out here. Because it would be a pain to carry all the stuff back, but since you guys came to help, she's content to take things back where it's a little more secure.
All
and
right.
You guys are chatting along the way. So she seems to take an interest in Icy. She keeps asking you questions about where you're from and all kinds of things. And Patricia, how forthcoming do you want to be about Icy?
Well, I'm just a human druid, and I come from the grasslands, and I grew up with my parents, and and I worked with a metallic dragon that taught me Dracanic.
That would be a dragonborn, which is like the humanoid type dragons.
Yeah, humanoid. And me and Rokas have been traveling about. I mean, me and Gerald have been traveling about, and we met Harvec, and we've just been doing adventuring. And
You met Jay.
I met Jay.
You
And
seem to be confused about people's names.
it's just a thing I have. I have trouble remembering names, and I give people different names. Like I might call you Heidi because it starts with an H, and it's just a terrible thing that I have going with my head and
Oh,
proper nouns and names.
I see.
I hope you
Well,
understand.
I guess so. Um, so you said
And
before that you had a connection with dragons and you had a tutor teach you Draconic. Um, so what kind of druid order are you from? You said grasslands druids? So she's just asking you about your the order of druids that you came from. So are you okay to tell her about it? Patricia, did you hear me?
yeah,
Okay. So
why
so
are
you
you? Is there any reason why you're all interested in my background there, Helga?
um just we I don't see too many strong female warriors around, and I was just taking interest. Yeah,
Have you had to? Well, you live up here in the mountains. You must be a strong woman as well.
I like to think so.
Yeah. And what is your background, Helga?
Oh well, my mother lived out here since she was a young girl, and she taught me to hunt, and I've been living out here my whole life.
Okay. And your father?
I never met him.
Do you have any
Did your
kids, Helga?
Um, I do have a daughter, but she's not here.
And when did your daughter leave?
Oh, about 20 years ago.
do you keep in contact with her?
Every once in a while, we'll run into each other. She actually lives up in the northeast of the forest.
Okay.
And
Neat.
does she live like you do off the land?
Yeah, but at some point you gotta live your own life.
This is true.
So,
Very good. So,
after a while, you get back to her cabin and help her, get things situated, and you guys all are able to sit around inside of her little fort. She says, "So, you're looking for the dragons,
yeah.
and it seems that you seem to be upstanding people."
Yes, we are.
How about you, dwarf? You haven't spoken much.
I'm a paladin of Tyr, and I have taken an oath not to talk about my past.
Oh, I see. But a paladin. Takes a lot of how should I say? It takes a lot of moral strength to be a paladin.
For some, yes.
Well. Alright. I've decided to trust you guys. So, you want me to show you where the silver dragon makes its lair?
Oh,
Great.
if you know, that would be very helpful.
Yes. It seems that I wasn't sure but at first, but it seems like you guys are trustworthy enough. But in order to get there, we're gonna have to go through Lothen, which is an elven ruin, which is currently seemed to be inhabited by the Gnolls. I tracked them in that direction.
How many Gnolls are they? Are there?
Oh, a whole horde of them. Quite a few.
Have you ever had to fight them?
No, they are not usually. They don't usually come through the high forest.
Are you aware of any magical powers or anything that they might have?
I believe that they're demon worshippers, but I don't think they rely on magic too much. They're mostly just fearsome warriors and known for eating human flesh.
Hey, where's this on the map?
Okay. So it's not labeled on the map, but it's basically where the Desserin River, the southern tributary, touches the mountain range there.
Okay. So it's like between Westgate and Eastgate then?
No, that's the wrong mountain range. It's the smaller one above that.
Oh, okay.
South of Grandfather Tree. On the.
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
And so, yeah, she says, if you guys can help me clear the path to get to the mountains, taking out these gnolls, then I'll lead you to the lair of the silver dragon. Her name is Asmioth.
Is there anything that a weakness that these Gnolls have that we could use to our advantage?
No, nothing other than sticking them with sharp objects.
This is where, and then this is her. What time of the day is it now?
It's like late morning.
How long would it take for us to get there, Helga?
Another day probably.
Do you think we should head out now?
Yeah, if you want to go right for it, then sure, we can do it.
What's the silver dragon's name?
Asmioth. The path to her lair goes through Lothen, the ruined elven city.
Okay. And what would we? So would we get to the if we leave now? We would get to the ruined city by tomorrow morning, or
yeah, we can.
tonight?
We could get there by tomorrow morning.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
And do you want to take the lead, Helga, with Jerry?
Sure, we can. I can lead you there.
Do you have anything that would have Gnolls scent on them, so we can let Pookie know what they smell like?
I don't. I think. I don't think you're gonna need much help to smell them.
Okay.
I think an old man with a cold would probably smell them.
Okay.
Not the cleanliest creatures.
Pack up our gear, and I guess could we take some deer meat to eat tonight?
Sure.
Okay.
So you guys, she finishes skinning the deer and getting the meat, and you guys cook up some stuff to bring along with you. And you travel for a day, and you're able to make camp again. And any messages or anything you want to do at night?
Well, message sent. Say we are on our way to talk to the Silver Dragon.
Okay.
Need to clear out, what's the name of that place of Gnolls to get there?
Okay. So you tell them you're headed to Lothen to fight some Gnolls on the way to talk to the Silver Dragon. Cool. So basically, as you guys travel throughout the day, she also would have told you that that she would say that the Silver Dragon is in a weakened state after a fight with the Green Dragon. So she was defensive and worried that someone would try to take advantage of it and try to harm it. And she's a little worried about the Gnolls. Hopefully the Gnolls aren't gonna find the dragon either.
Would it be helpful for us to bring something to the Silver Dragon to eat?
She says, she says that's probably not gonna help.
Okay.
Is there anything that would be helpful to the dragon?
Well,
She
both
says,
me and Jay have healing powers and potions and things like that. So maybe something like that would be helpful.
okay, as you guys are like offering ideas, she says, well, the problem is that the Green Dragon actually deceived Asmioth and was able to rob her of her treasure hoard. And so she's, until her treasure hoard is returned, she won't be able to defend herself, really.
Well,
Okay.
we came in the nick of time. Hopefully we can help her get that, and she can get her power back.
Can we lend her some of our treasure?
If you'd be willing to part with some stuff, that might help her to start the healing process.
We have a couple items of treasure.
I see. Well, we'll have to talk to her.
Yeah.
And you said you speak Draconic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Icy and I both do.
Yeah, and actually, you would when she says the dragon's name Asmioth, you would have noticed like she speaks it with a Draconic accent. So you get the hint that she speaks Draconic as well.
Okay. How about Icky?
No, he doesn't speak Draconic.
Okay.
Just Elvish. Okay.
Okie doke.
Cool. So yeah, in the morning, you guys wake up and she leads you to an area where the Gnolls have made camp. And yeah, like she said, there's a huge swath of tracks and broken trees and branches. It's very no, you don't need any tracking skill to find them. They stink.
Do we want to do pass without a trace so we increase our stealth?
That is probably a good idea at this point.
Agreed.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So you guys you are casting pass without a trace.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, let's do another stealth check in that case.
New stealth check. I got 28.
Is that with the plus 10?
No, that'd be 38.
At disadvantage, I got 18.
Nice. And that's with plus 10 or?
Huh?
That's not with the plus 10 yet, right? So 28.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, wrong one. I see. How are you?
14 plus 2 is 16, so a total of 26.
Alright, cool. Alright, I'm gonna do the NPCs as one roll. They got 24.
What do those initials stand for?
NPC? It means non-player character. Just the extras, basically.
Okay.
Other characters. Cool. So, yeah, you guys are led to a section of ruins. And Seraphim and Helga, they are going to split off from you guys to take out one group to the west. And the rest of you are gonna go. They ask you to go to the east to take out this other group. Okay?
Okay, can I give Rokus a fiery flame for his arrows?
That would end your pass without a trace, right? Because I believe that's
They're both
concentration.
concentration.
I
No,
believe so.
wait, let me see. I gotta go up.
I am not sure, but I think so. I'll check.
I don't see. Yeah, concentration for 1 hour. Oh well.
So yeah, you can do the you can change to fiery arrows like as your first action in combat. Because once you guys have like started fighting, then you don't need to keep pass without a trace up anymore. So
I would
switch
suggest
over to that.
invisible first.
Well, invisible is also concentration, so she couldn't do
I know,
fire
but-
hours then.
Right.
I'm thinking, yeah, that's why I want to do the fiery arrows first, and then I can make myself invisible, and I can make Rokus invisible.
Okay, so let's have you guys do a perception check for kind of scouting out this area.
Two.
Yeah. Harvick's
19
perception
plus
checks
5
are
for
gonna be
24.
24. Nice. Okay. How about Rokus?
Crocus got an 8.
Oh wow, only an 8.
Yeah.
All right. Icy got a good one, so you basically can
What about
see
Pookie?
most. I mean, she got a 24. I think it's fine. We don't need to roll more.
Now, when Icy does her shape changing,
Yeah.
what sort of spells can she do in the form of an animal?
When she's in the form, she cannot do spells, but she can maintain.
Oh, okay.
She can maintain concentration spells while in the form.
So she could be invisible and a animal?
She's already done that.
Yeah, that's how you got Harvick out of the jail.
Okay.
She has to cast it before she turns into an animal. She can't be an animal and then cast it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Made myself an invisible eagle and made Rokus invisible. He could ride around on my back shooting arrows.
Yeah, I guess so.
'Cause that would be hard to find us in the air.
Or do anything about us.
Perception at 24. What do I?
So basically, you know, with your ability to turn into an animal and your scouting and everything, let's see, you don't really. Okay, I'll say with 24, you're aware of the number of enemies. If you want to know what the map looks like, you can. Do you want to turn into a bird and fly overhead?
Yeah, I want to be an eagle. Do I want to?
Okay, so since you're gonna do that, then I'm just gonna show you the whole map. Okay, so she flies overhead and gets a good bird's eye view of the map and the number of enemies. So you see that there are there are 4 normal gnolls in this camp. There are 2 giant hyenas, and then there are 2 other stronger looking gnolls.
And where are we now on this?
You guys are to the southwest. So there's another camp, similar camp to the west, and Seraphim and Helga are gonna go deal with that.
Okay. And they have not seen us yet, correct?
That's right.
My
Your stealth is very high, so you guys are doing very well.
My suggestion is that I'll ride on the eagle and pelt them with arrows and direct the earth elemental. And you can go in and join the earth elemental to battle of these guys.
Okay, I may not go in directly if we can keep ourselves from being surrounded. So I'm not going to go running in.
Okay,
No.
let me show one more thing. So the this ruin is up on an elevated hill. There's a rocky path that leads up on one side, and a dirt path on the left side over here. This is the easier way to get up.
Okay. That tree, is that just a tree or is that some kind of a nature trap?
They appear to just be regular trees.
Okay.
Why not? Why not enter from the southeast and go up and deal with those those knolls that are off to the side?
Southeast.
Yeah, entering
East,
from
so the rocky
southeast.
path. The rocky path.
Yeah, yeah. You and the
Um,
Earth Elemental can go up there, and we can start harassing the knolls in front of you. After we take care of them, then we can move into the
okay, if you look at the other path that's up at the northern end, that looks
northwest.
like it's more constricted. I think it would be easier to defend that and then retreat if we have to.
Okay.
So I would say,
So these.
what I'll do, the earth. I'm thinking the earth element and I will hang around sort of the entrance to that path.
Okay.
See what happens after the eagle. You can start shooting them with the arrows and see what the with the invisible arrows and stuff coming down on them, and just see how they react.
Okay.
Okay, and so the axe beak will not be part of the combat.
No.
Okay, how about PJ?
He'll stay behind me for right now.
Okay, so Icy, the plan is Icy's gonna transform into a giant eagle.
Yep.
And fly around.
After she's cast invisible.
Yeah, so Ruckus and Icy will both be invisible, flying around.
Yeah.
Alright. Pretty wild.
Yippers.
Okay, let me see, let's go back to the combat tracker. Alright, so you guys are all in stealth right now. Harvec, you guys are hidden. They don't know you're over there, where you're waiting. Alright, I rolled initiative for the NPCs and everybody, so I just need Ruckus, Icy, and Harvick, also known as Jade. Okay, Ruckus, what's your initiative?
My initiative is 7.
7 for Ruckus.
Yes.
Icy, how are you?
D plus 7 for a total of 22.
Nice. And Jay?
Jay has 17.
Alright, cool. Okay. Okay, first in combat order is Icy.
Chris, are you on my back?
Yeah, you guys are already in the sky.
Okay.
You're on the map. You can see you'd be in that position, flying over from the cliff face. And
Okay. I think we'll do the one in the south right corner.
okay, you're gonna fly over there.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. I'm just getting the. Did you have the Eagles statistics up? Alright, so Icy's gonna fly 80 feet over here.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, or aren't we going to go over the a target?
I think from up there I should be able to shoot.
Okay.
Your bow
That's
is like, what, 120 feet or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can hit anything on the map. Especially from up in the sky.
Yeah. Yep. Plunging shot.
Okay, there you go. Okay, so she flew into position. Next is the Gnolls' turn. They don't know anything's going on. All the way down to Rokus. Rokus, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at the hyena.
The giant hyena.
Yeah, the furthest
Oh,
away
wait. Don't I go before he does?
Yeah, but you're not. I thought you're not doing anything.
All right, wait a minute. Let me check on the.
Prepare an action.
Well, I can. Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna compare an action. So if I get attacked, I can do it. And also, I'm looking for my range.
So yeah,
Okay.
you're fourth in the combat order.
Yeah. I'm just looking for for Bane. The range is okay. I'm not 30 feet with anyone. Okay. So just a ready action to.
To what?
A ready action to. If three or more of them get within my range to cast, or no, just if three of them come within my range, I'm going to cast Bane. Prepare it if they get within 30 feet of me.
Okay, sure. Alright, so Rokus, you're gonna. We're skipping to your turn since everyone else is just waiting. And the Gnolls are not aware of anybody yet. So you want to shoot at the giant hyena?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have advantage for multiple reasons.
Oh. 17 hit.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
That should be okay. Let me find it. Yes, that hits.
All right. Okay, so the arrow itself is a 7. Plus I get sneak attack. And that was a 6. So the first arrow was a 13.
13 damage.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh. Okay. And, so yeah, I didn't label them with A, B, C, D. So which one did you want to hit? The closer one?
I was going to shoot at the further one.
Okay. Oh, I wrote 1 and 2. Okay.
Okay.
So you
Hyena
want to hit
1.
1? Okay. On
Yeah.
the combat tracker, it's A, B, C, but we'll just, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you're hitting 1, which is A. For 13 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And
And
arrow 2 is 21 to hit.
Okay.
Make sure I got the right one here. 7, and then I get Colossus Slayer.
Oh, I just found something in the spell Invisibility.
Yeah.
This may change your strategy.
Tactics.
Yes. A creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it is on the target's person. The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
But he didn't cast the spell.
The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Okay.
So a target means someone who the spell was cast upon.
Right.
Okay, I thought the target meant who he was shooting at. Okay.
No, because the target he's shooting at doesn't have invisibility on him, so that wouldn't make sense.
I see what you're saying.
Okay, so
not
once
sure how-
once you shoot, you're on an invisible eagle.
Okay, well, they become visible. They still gonna have to figure out a way to reach them. So I'd say keep going.
Yeah, just letting you know.
So they can see us now?
Yeah,
you.
which means she can tap. Which means she can tap.
I'm
Next
invisible,
turn,
but
she-
they can see you hovering up in the sky, which may scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, you're flying it on nothing.
Okay.
She hasn't
Okay, so
attacked,
am I-
so
But then
Yeah.
again, he's on my person, so he could actually be invisible.
no, he's not
Mine.
inside of your. He'd have to
Okay.
be like inside your clothes or something, which you don't
Yeah.
have because you're a bird.
Okay.
That
So
sounds
my-
kinky, anyways.
Second shot was a 7.
Second shot is a 7.
A 7 damage was a 21 to hit.
On the same hyena.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then another 5 for
Now give me the total damage.
okay.
Don't just tell me random numbers, please.
It's 12 more damage from the second arrow. That is the arrow plus Colossus Slayer.
Okay, sure. 12.
And what's Colossus Slayer? Did you add that in, Rich? I mean,
I did.
okay.
Alright. Next is Seraphim's turn. He's off fighting. Do a roll to see how he's doing. Oh, he's having a hard time at first. Next is Giant Hyena B. Hyena 2. It's his turn. So they are surprised. They cannot act yet. Till the next round of combat. Null B's turn. Can't do anything. Helga's turn. Let's see how she's doing in her fight. She's doing well. It's back to the top of the order. So they are no longer surprised. That was sort of the bad aspect of rolling a low initiative on a surprise attack. You only got to surprise a couple of them. Okay,
Who
I
did a
see
low
it's your
roll?
turn. You're still invisible.
And can I make Rokus invisible again? Can I use another spell
No,
that
because
do
you'd
that?
Why
have to
bother?
turn into
Why
a
bother?
human.
Yeah, don't bother. It's fine.
Okay.
Alright, so where are you gonna fly? Stay around the same position, or?
Sure, we'll stay here. That way they've got to come to us.
I've got to come towards Rokus. Yeah.
Okay,
we'll
so I'll just say, you know, you're flying, so you move around, but you get back to the same position.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Next is Null 4. Oh my gosh, I got too many things here. Null 4. Alright, let's zoom out. There. Null 4 is here. So he can see Rokus flying around, and he runs. Let's see. He climbs up onto this and tries to take cover behind this piece of wall here, and he's going to take out his bow. Let me double check that. Yes, he has a longbow. Next is the strong Gnoll. Which is the Gnoll Fang over here. He's gonna run down this way, and let's see if he has a ranged weapon.
And that's Null number what?
It's the Gnoll Fang. He does
Or
not.
doesn't have a number?
He doesn't have any ranged weapons, so he's just hanging out, hiding. Okay. Next one is Harvick's turn. None of them have come your way.
Okay, the earth element moves after I do.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not very stealthy, but I can try anyway. I'm gonna try to quietly, even with all my armor, move up.
Well, you rolled
until
a 28 before to get in position. If you
Right.
move again, you're gonna have to do another stealth check.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was. Hey, but let's see now. How far away am I from them?
How far? Hold on. Oops. 60 feet.
Okay.
And you're not really in sight.
Okay,
This guy would, if you get like a little bit closer, he might be able to see you.
Right.
But they're not looking in your direction right now.
Right, that's what I say. So, if they're not looking at my direction, does that give me advantage on stealth, which would make me non-disadvantage?
I'll say yeah. You can just roll a normal stealth check.
Okay, now if I roll a normal, okay, okay, I'm gonna roll a stealth check then, and try to just move up a little bit. Let me see what it is. I rolled a 16.
Okay.
So
Plus
what
10.
I'd like to,
No, because you're doing invisibility still on yourself. So you ended Pass Without a Trace.
right. So I want to move up. About 20 feet.
Yeah, to here.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
then
then Pookie can move in behind me. When does Pookie move?
yeah, he's later in the combat order.
Okay. And when does the is Pookie before or after the
Fuki is right before Rokus. Like
Okay.
pretty low.
okay? What about the earth element?
He's there's 2 enemies between you guys.
Okay.
Alright, so you done?
Yep.
Alright.
But I still have my ready action.
Okay, cool. Next is the giant hyena 1. It has been hurt. And it runs over to its master. Here. Then it is Null 3's turn. Okay, he's gonna... Let's see. He'll scramble up here and get his bow out. Next is Earth Elemental.
Earth Elemental is going to pop up next to Harvec, just to the north of Harvec. Yeah.
Okay. So roll a stealth check for it as it comes out of the ground. It
9.
doesn't make noise while it's traveling through the ground, but 9? Oh, okay. So they'll notice it then.
Well, I rolled a 9. I don't know if he has anything else.
I don't think he's particularly stealthy.
Okay.
What the heck? Okay. Good. Yeah, he has a -1 to dexterity, so yeah. Okay, so they look over and see you. I guess Harvick is close enough to the rocks that he's still in cover, but they see the Earth Elemental. He still has a little movement left if you want to run him closer, since he's exposed anyway.
Sure, he can block. He can help block their view of Harvec.
Okay, so he goes there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Next is Null Pack Lord. Let's see. He has a longbow. But he sees the...
Who's after Harvey? Who's after Harvick again?
I can't really go through the combat order
Okay.
for you.
Okay, no, I'm just trying to
Yeah, I know.
visualize.
But I can't... It's too much for me to
Okay.
go through all that
Okay.
and tell you. It's Nolpack's Lord's turn. And he sees the Earth Elemental. He sees a guy flying around in the sky. He's a bit confused. Let's see. What's he gonna do? Okay, melee attack only. Okay, cool. Alright, he's gonna shout out in the Gnoll language. He said, and the other Gnolls shout back. And he runs towards the Earth Elemental. I'll double check his speed. Okay, yeah, 30 feet. As usual. He runs over there. Okay, next is Null number 1's turn. Null number 1 hops on the giant hyena. And cool. So now that is his mount. He can control it on his turn. That took his action to mount it. Hyena, giant hyena has a speed of 50 feet. Okay, so he can run over to the elemental. Okay, but he can't, since he took his action to mount, he cannot attack right now. What is going on? Alright. Next is Pookie Jones's turn. He's not noticed yet.
Okay. He's gonna run around, so he's behind, or just north of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he'll have to do another stealth check. Unless you want him to just run.
Just run.
Okay. So they will see him. And just stay there?
Yeah.
Okay. Next is Rokus's turn.
Okay, I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask or signal to Icy to fly us in and out of range, or we can shoot from here. But I want her to retreat after I shoot. I want her to get more than 150 feet away from these guys, so that we can fly in and out of range and not be getting hit by the
Archers.
the archers. Yeah.
Alright. So because she's not a normal mount, she will be doing that on her turn.
Right.
And then you have to do you have to do a ready in order to just fire when she goes in there. Is that the idea?
Well, I think I can fire from here now.
Oh, I
But
see.
I just want
Okay,
her
yeah.
to
So it'll be
know-
the next time. Okay, gotcha.
I just want her not to be hanging
Right,
out here.
right. I
so
see what
they
you're
can
saying. I see what you're saying.
hit us.
But yeah, well, what he said is true. Like, if you want her to be in and out of range, you're gonna have to do it by readying actions.
Exactly.
Because you're gonna
That's
have
fine.
to do it on her turn.
So I'm gonna ready to action to continue
on-
to shoot.
On her turn.
Right. To shoot at the hyena I started with, I think.
Okay.
Or no.
That one
I
is
think I'm gonna
farther
go
away
to
now.
the. Huh?
That one is the one that you hit is by the Earth Elemental now.
Right. And I'm gonna ask her to generally head in that area. So
Okay.
she's gonna be coming in and out of range from northwest of the battle.
Okay, cool. So you prepared an action.
Yeah.
So just also that means you only get one attack, not two.
Correct.
Okay. Alrighty. Seraphim's turn. Let's see how he's doing. Still having a hard time. It's a lot of Gnolls. Giant Hyena 2's turn. It goes over to Null 2. Null 2's turn. It's gonna mount the Hyena. And they're gonna ride over to the Earth Elemental. It is Helga's turn.
Should have ready to
Helga's
attack.
doing well again. She's shooting as Seraphim's fighting the Gnolls. She's picking them off from a distance. It's Icy's turn.
Question for you. Can I pass a piece of my equipment to, can I drop, because I've got beads of force. Could I just drop them?
All your equipment is part of your bird body right now, so you cannot do that.
I can't do anything but stay invisible.
You can, you could. There's a lot of things you could do, but let's see. Actually, let me double check one thing about Wild Shape. I believe it's your choice when you transform about your equipment. Let me check one thing. But you can't pass stuff, but he could probably take stuff out of your pack. Let me check. Oh, this is good. It actually says in the rules, transforming doesn't break your concentration on a spell you've already cast.
But I can't do, because like I...
So that's actually official rule.
Okay.
You choose whether your equipment falls to the ground in your space, merges into your new form, or is worn by it. Worn equipment functions as normal, but the DM decides whether it's practical for the new form to wear a piece of equipment based on the creature's shape and size. Your equipment doesn't change size to shape or shape to match your new form, and any equipment that the new form can't wear must either fall to the ground or merge with it. I mean, I don't think it makes sense that a giant eagle could wear your bags and stuff. So I'm gonna say it's part of your body.
Something else that just occurred to me.
Yeah, what?
The only critter down below that can see me is the one that I shot.
No.
It says the target.
It says the spell ends.
No, the spell ends when you attack.
Oh. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, the spell's on you, not on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I thought maybe I could use beads of force, but
if I'm invisible, I'm invisible.
There you go.
And all of my stuff is invisible and non-usable.
It's part of your eagle body right now. Because you're a large creature. A large creature cannot wear a medium-sized creature's stuff.
Okay. Where do you want me to go, Rokus? Do you want to go after the archers? Do you want to go up where Harvec is? Do you want a better shot
Harvec,
there, and then we'll move away?
Yeah.
So I'll move towards there?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so is this where you want to go, Ruckus?
Yep.
Alright, so you communicate to Icy and get her to fly overhead. And it's on her turn, you prepared an action to shoot. So you can go ahead and do it.
Okay. 26 to hit. And arrow plus sneak attack now that they're together. Plus Colossus Slayer. Oops, I screwed up. Hold on.
Right. This is
Okay,
on
hold
the one you hit already, right?
Yep. $19
damage.
19 damage.
Okay. So you're able to kill the giant hyena.
All right.
And it falls down. Its rider jumps off.
And then Icy continues to fly.
Yeah, she can use her action to sprint, basically. To double her
Just
speed.
Continue northwest.
Okay. So she flies 80 feet that way.
Okay.
At the rest of her speed.
Okay.
All
Now,
right.
I, with my second, instead of having a second shot, can I prepare an action for next time?
It's not your turn, though. You have to do that on your turn.
Well, he doesn't have any bonus actions?
No, because it's not his turn. It's your turn. He's prepared his action. The preparing an action is a lot more limited than doing things on your turn. But it lets you do things like get out of, get out of the place. That's the trade-off.
Now I had a prepared action when
it's not your turn yet.
people got close.
Oh, that's true.
Doesn't have to be.
That's true. That's true. I forgot about that. There's
so
3 in your range
Bane
now.
On them.
Yeah, you can do Bane now. That doesn't require anything, does it? Is it? Oh yeah, it does. It should be wisdom check.
They have to make a saving. They have to make a saving. You want me to read it?
Yeah. Find out what's the. Well, you don't need to read it. Just look at the number next to the spell. It'll tell you the save.
Okay. It's
DC
14.
What? And what's it say? Wiz or what?
Yeah. No, charisma.
Okay.
Cool.
So 14 charisma. That's what I need to roll.
They're not very charismatic.
All right. First one is okay. Passes though. I think. Let me check. Oh, okay. What was it? 14?
Yeah.
Okay, he just passes it. And then who's the other guy? Just 2 normal gnolls. Okay. Okay, the second one fails, and then the hyena. What's the hyena got? Okay, also that. Okay, so let me zoom in so I can read it. Null 2 and Giant Hyena 2, they both failed. But no one didn't. So they are baned. And what does that give them? Minus or disadvantage?
You roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or the saving throw.
Okay. Minus a d4. Alright, interesting. Cool. Thank you. And now... that was... Uh-oh. Oh no, okay. That was Icy's turn, so... There, okay. Null 4's turn. Where is he? Alright, he's over there. He can't shoot at them, but he can shoot at the Earth Elemental. Alright, that is not a high roll. That is only 11. The Earth Elementalist AC is 17. That's a miss. Next is the Null Fang of Inogu's turn. Okay, he's gonna run to the combat. 30 feet. Hold on. Alright, it is Harvick's turn.
Okay, now, does Harvick, since he was hiding in there, will he get surprised if he goes for the one that's next to him?
You cast Bane, so I think that takes you out of stealth.
Okay.
Because you have to, like, shout the spell out. So, yeah, they can see you now.
Okay. Well, now, according to this, I can also do it by somatic. Wouldn't that just be a gesture?
If it's only somatic.
No, it has VSM.
So you need.
I thought that meant it.
That means verbal, somatic, and material.
Right.
All three are done. So you have to do hand actions and shouting.
Oh. Okay, I thought it was the other way around because I thought I was reading it as or, but okay, rather an and.
Yeah, it's and.
Okay. Okay, I will then, I will, now...
You're in range already?
Yeah, but wait a minute. If I look at... Alright, if I do, gotta find it now. Divine Smite, somewhere in here. Divine Smite will not ruin my concentration, will it?
If it's not concentration spell.
Well, it says when you hit with a melee weapon.
We'll just look if it has the C for concentration.
No, it does. I don't see any. It says special. It doesn't have any thing. So that means I can use that and not lose my concentration, right?
All the other smite spells are concentration. It says it where? It says it at duration. What's the duration for that?
It says if when you hit with a melee weapon, there is no duration.
Every spell has a duration listed. It's in the top part in bold. It has casting time, range, components.
Wait a minute,
duration.
I'm in a different place, and I'm looking at actions, and it has Divine Smite, and it has in parentheses special, and it says when you hit with a melee weapon, you can expend one spell slot to create a 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than the first.
It's not a spell, that's why. It's a feature.
Okay. So then I don't need to so I can expend a spell slot, but I can keep my concentration, correct?
Right, it's not a spell.
Okay. I guess. I mean, it makes no sense. How do I expend a spell slot and it not be a spell? But okay. So I will do that. Okay. So now I'm gonna attack then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you hitting specifically the hyena or the gnoll?
I'm gonna go for the Null.
Okay.
I rolled a 24.
That hits.
Okay, so my first hit then is damage 11, but I'm going to use the Divine Smite.
Okay.
And now I got to
Make sure-
go back and...
Make sure you give me the total.
Okay, wait a minute.
So 11 plus something.
Yeah. Oh, here's where I use it. Okay.
Yeah, some abilities use your spell slots, but they are not spells.
Yeah, I see what you're... Okay, okay. The 1d8, okay.
So this is Tyr giving you some
Right.
magical addition to your attack because of the fact that you're a paladin.
Yeah. Okay, so...
And I think
Okay, so it's 18 total
18
for my
total.
first hit. Yeah, for my first hit.
Okay, hold on. Let me put it in. Alright. He looks pretty hurt, like he's almost dead.
So then I do my second attack now, correct?
Yeah.
Because I hit twice, but I have to roll hit twice.
You have to roll
right?
the hit again.
Okay. Let's see. That is a 27.
Yeah, that hits.
And that is a 9 plus, and it's...
Alright, that's enough to kill him.
Okay.
So, the Gnoll is slashed off of the giant hyena and he falls down dead at its side. Okay, cool. Harvey or Jay took him out. Alright, next it is Null 3's turn. Alright, he's over there with his bow out. He's gonna shoot at the Earth Elemental. He's gotta get over a 17. That is not. He missed.
Cool. When does the Earth Elemental get to go?
Soon, I think. Next, yeah, it's his turn.
Okay, he's gonna slam Null number 1.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay. He got a 26 to hit.
That hits.
That's 2d8. 3, 6 plus 5, 14 damage.
Okay.
His second slam is 25 to hit.
That hits.
It's 8 plus 5 plus 5, 18 damage.
Alright, he's dead also. Alright.
Well, wasted my bane.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool. You guys are taking him out. Next is the Null Pack Lord. Let's see. He's gonna try to run over there. One creature the Null can see. Okay, he's going to use a special ability called Insight Rampage. He can make another one of his allies use their reaction to attack. So he's gonna call out to the giant hyena and have it use its reaction to attack at the earth elemental. That is not enough to hit. Okay,
Where is the giant?
it's next to the earth
Bane.
elemental.
Right next
Okay.
to me and the earth elemental.
Yeah.
Oh, the giant hyena.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it failed. It did not hit. Next
Okay.
is Pookie Jones.
Item, Pookie.
Nah, Pookie's gonna stand pat.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Put her ready. If someone attacks Pookie, Pookie will
Okay. Cool.
respond.
Sure. All right, Rokus, your turn.
I'm gonna ready an action.
Hold on, let me see something. Currently, because she was flying in that direction, you are 80 feet at the moment. So I don't know if you want to just shoot from where you are.
Okay, what I want to tell her to do, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot here. On her turn, I'm gonna want her to actually move further away, so that we're out of the range of any bows that get into that area.
Okay. But yeah, you can use your 2 attacks this time if you want to hit both of
Okay.
these guys.
I'm gonna shoot the Null.
The Pack Lord?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
22 to hit.
Okay. Yes, that hits.
And let me see. The arrow's 14 damage. And I think that's it for the arrow, because I can't do sneak attack. He's not close enough to anybody, and I can't do Colossus Slayer.
Okay.
Second is 21 to hit.
What was the damage on the first one?
15.
Okay. 21 you said for a second attack?
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay, and that's... Um, 14 plus Colossus Slayer. That's 16 total damage.
Alright. Alright, he looks hurt. He's bleeding. Alright, cool. And then Seraphim's turn. See how he's fending off the Gnolls on his side. Alright, he's doing a bit better now. Okay, Giant Hyena's turn. It's gonna try to attack the Earth Elemental. Nope, not enough. Yeah. Okay, and then Helga's fighting still. Oh, Helga didn't hit anybody this time. Icy's turn. You're gonna just follow Rokus's instructions.
You know, all is visible. I'm underneath him. Why don't I become visible and then I can actually be a visible eagle? If I'm a visible eagle, can I use some of my actions, or can I only?
You
do
could
what an
use
eagle would
actions.
do?
You're using your actions so far to fly faster.
But I could use produce flame.
No, you can't cast
that's
spells while you're an animal.
I can't do that when I'm an animal. The only thing I can do as an animal is use my beak or my claws.
That's right, and fly.
Okay, that's and fly.
And you've been using your action to fly double speed.
Okay,
You're good.
So are you
You're
gonna?
doing great.
yeah, I'll fly again.
Okay. Sorry, I know it's
Yeah.
boring to just do what Richie says the whole time.
Not that, it's just that if I'm a visible eagle, at least I can attack
It
as
doesn't.
well.
You could
It's just
attack. You could attack while you're invisible. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I didn't
You-
know
Once
that.
she attacks,
Yeah, but then you
she's
become
not.
visible. As soon as you attack, you become visible.
Right.
But it's no
Yeah.
big deal because I'm carrying Richie around and he's visible.
Right.
Right.
But the thing is that
No, it's okay. I'm good with this. I'm good with being invisible. Where are we going, Rokus?
Far away.
yeah, far out, or you can't get hit.
Okay.
And we're gonna next time you're gonna fly up within 150 feet of the fighting, and we'll shoot, and then you'll retreat again.
Okay.
You can shoot 150 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just fly up like within 100 feet and then back.
Okay. It's Null 4's turn. Shooting at the Earth Elemental. Misses.
Earth Elemental,
thing.
super lucky.
Okay. Runs over there. Okay, Harvec, it's your turn.
Okay. I'll attack the hyena then,
Okie dokie.
and I'm gonna for bonus action I can produce the flames on my sword.
Oh, you're using the scimitar?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
And I have an 18 to hit for the first one.
That hits. Roll damage.
Damage 11 regular and 1 flame. No, wait. I gotta do a d6. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay, d6. Okay, 4 flame. So it's 11 regular and 4 flame.
15. Alright.
But doesn't the flame stay on the animal though? It's on fire now.
Does it say that on the sword? It
Let me
depends
look.
on the. It depends on the like spell or the attack.
It says the flames last until you use a bonus action to speak the command word again, or until you drop or sheathe the sword.
So no, you just the flames stay on the sword, so you don't you can keep getting the extra fire damage each time you attack.
Okay, so I would be able to do a different bonus then next time.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. So you get your second attack now, right?
Yes.
And it has the fire on it. On the sword.
Right. That's an 11.
11 is not enough.
Okay.
Do you want to use your new lucky thing?
At this point, no.
All right. So just so everybody knows, he took a feat called Lucky, which we're gonna say is actually Tyr helping him out, but he can re-roll stuff, kind of like having inspiration.
But I can only do it 3 times. I'm going to save it.
Yeah, sure. I don't know if they'll live long enough for you to save it for it, but okay. All right. That was Harvick's turn. Okay. All right. Next is Null 3. Nobody's been able to hit the elementals. He's gonna go after Harvick. Let's see. That is 17 to hit. That should miss you, right?
Yep.
Right. So he's like, oh,
How
this
far
guy's
away
even
is-
harder to hit.
How far away is he from me?
He's using a longbow, which has like 120 feet. He's 65 feet away.
Okay.
Okay. Earth Elemental's turn.
All right. First one's slam on the
Giant hyena.
hyena.
Okay.
22 to hit.
That hits.
3 plus 2 plus 5. 10 damage.
Uh-huh.
Is it still up?
Yeah, still up. It hurt. It's hurt pretty bad.
Okay, next is 26 to hit.
That hits.
3 plus 3, 5, 11 more.
Alright.
It squishes it.
It's still alive, but it's bleeding profusely.
Ah, okay.
It yelps out in pain. Null Pack Lord's turn. He's hurt too. He runs over to the Earth Elemental to try to hit it. He has multi-attack. He's got a glaive weapon. He's gonna try to hit with. That is a 20 to hit on the first one.
To hit.
And second one's a 10 only, so a miss.
What's the hit points for the Earth Elemental?
I have them on my thing here, so I can keep track of it, I guess. He has 126.
How many hit? 126?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's
Now,
pretty.
what kind of damage does the glaze do?
Glaive is slashing damage.
I think slashing damage he's resistant to.
Yeah. Does it? Yeah, let me double check there. Yeah, resistance. So he takes half damage.
All right.
I take a while to cut him down.
Jeez.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, he rolled a 1 for the damage. Plus 3, that would be 4. Half damage is 2. 2 damage.
All right.
Alright.
He knocked the chip off me.
Ruckus, it's your turn. You're preparing an action, right?
What about... What, doesn't Pookie go?
Oh yeah, I skipped him, sorry. Yeah,
He's
Fuki.
gonna go bite the hyena.
Okay, sure. Roll to
Get
hit.
him, Pook.
He's a +3, is that right? For hitting?
Yes, that's right. Plus 3.
6.
No, doesn't.
Yeah.
Alright, it's Seraphim's turn. Ruckus, you prepared to action, right? You don't
Yeah.
need your turn. Okay, Seraphim's kicking ass now. Giant Hyena's turn. It's gonna try to attack Pookie Jones. That is 20 to hit, and he's probably gonna kill him.
I'm gonna use my shield.
Sure. That's disadvantage then. Nat 20 on the second one, so it's still a hit. Yeah, he kills Fuki.
Oh.
He said, Harvec, why?
This is Pookie number 7.
Yeah. Alright. And that's the end of the round, basically. So let's see. Alright, yeah, we'll keep going. So it's Icy's turn. So she flies 80 feet. This is doing the plan that you guys agreed on, so you don't need to do anything, Icy. She flies 80 feet, and Ruckus, you can attack, and then she'll fly 80 feet back where she is. Okay. So roll your one attack on who do you want?
I'm gonna shoot the
You see their leader is almost dead. The giant hyena is almost dead.
I'm gonna shoot the leader.
Okay. Go ahead.
I got 29 to hit.
That hits.
Got 5 plus 1. Let's see. The arrow is. Oh, there we go. Their arrow's 12.
Okay.
Is that enough to kill him?
Not yet.
Okay.
Do Colossus Slayer.
Sneak attack. 4 more.
Okay. And Colossus Slayer?
Five.
Okay, that's enough.
Total of 21.
Yeah, that's enough. Alright, you kill their leader. The battle is not going well for the Gnolls. The leader is dead. Soon the others fall to your blades as they try to flee in terror. And you guys are easily able to kill the rest of them without any trouble. So that's the end of the combat. Seraphim and Helga come back with a couple nicks and scratches, but they're okay. And you guys all meet up together at this path.
What time is it?
Oh, it only took you, less than a minute to kill them all.
Golly. We wiped them out.
Yeah, I see. Do you want to turn back into a human?
No.
No? Alright, a giant...
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll be a human again.
Oh, okay.
I'm just messing with you.
She turns back into a human. And are you going to dismiss the Earth Elemental?
Sure.
Okay, cool. And your X speaks there. Cool. So, yeah, that's the end of the combat. You guys were destroying them. They didn't have much they could do to retaliate to your overpowered attacks and good strategy. There was nothing they could do. Helga leads you up this staircase, and she speaks some words in Elvish and opens a secret passageway into the mountain passage. And you guys are able to start trekking up the mountain. Anything you want to talk about on your way up after this battle?
I would thank Icy for providing such helpful
Transport?
flying around shooting at guys was pretty fun.
Helga says, yeah, that'll probably come in handy fighting a dragon.
I hope so.
It's just dragons can fly, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can dragons outfly eagles is the question.
She says,
very likely.
I'm pretty sure they can't.
Yeah. We'll need to be use a different strategy, I'm afraid.
But you'll be able to keep them from getting out of your reach at least. So you guys continue hiking up the mountain. So at this point where you're at the ruins, it's already getting a little bit into the mountains, and the mountains are quite tall. It takes you the rest of the day, and you're just starting to get into the higher elevations where it's getting a bit cold when you start to make camp.
Do we need our warm clothing then?
Yeah, you think if you're gonna proceed up anymore, you're gonna start needing your warm clothing. But for camp,
Okay.
it's still not too bad. Anything you want to do at camp?
Yeah, well, okay. I'm gonna wanna, I need to get Pookie back.
Okay, you have to switch your spells out again, right?
Yeah. Let me look at the, spells, manage spells, so I will swap out Bane and put Fine Speed back in.
Okay, cool. You can do that.
Okay.
So in the morning, you're able to summon Pookie Jones back.
Be back, right.
He says,
And we all thank him.
why'd you have
Thank
to
him.
send me to fight the hyena?
You
Oh wait, I
wanted to
can't.
fight him.
No wait, Bane is one of the ones that's always prepared.
Oh,
So
it's
I
okay. You don't need to tell me what you're swapping in and out. So
Okay.
You just do
just do one. Okay.
yeah. So yeah, you guys are able to camp. You wake up in the morning, and she knows the way. She's guiding you up. It seems that there's this path you're on. Some parts of it have like stone stairs cut into the mountainside. Seems like these were built by the elves who built the ruined city that you fought in. And she continues up, and it starts getting pretty cold. You guys are wearing your fur clothes, and at some point it gets to be too steep. The stairs seem to have run out, and there seems to have been maybe some landslides or rocks fallen in the path and things, and you have to start using your climbing gear to get over some of these things. So everybody roll you can do athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. 24.
Well, athletics.
You
got
can do
20.
athletics or acrobatics. 20?
Athletics is better for me. It's 20. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Acrobatics is better for me.
Okay.
So 12 plus 2 is 14.
Okay. Cool. All of you are able to climb up easily. And so are Helga and Seraphim. The Axebeak isn't really able to continue at this point.
Okay. Can I leave him some food?
Sure. Alright, cool. So you guys continue up, and it's getting towards evening when you finally get up to the top of the mountain. And You come to it looks like a kind of like a ruined citadel at the top of the mountain. Looks like it was built by the ancient elves. And she says, "This is it. This is Asmioth's lair. What's left of it, at least." So you can see that although it's a ruin, it looks like that it had been repaired and then also destroyed once again. And Rokus, right away you notice lots of human or humanoid footprints, boot prints all over the place.
Huh. Somebody's been here.
She says, "Yes, I guess I can tell you the whole story at this point, now that we're here." And she walks into the center of this citadel, which is like, you can imagine like, not really, it's sort of like a domed structure, something you'd think of like, sort of like an ancient Greek ruin or something like that. But there's a wide open circular area with pillars all around. It's quite pretty actually, and the view up here, if it wasn't the moon's out enough that you can see a bit of the view from the mountain, but you expect in the morning it'll be very beautiful. You're up in the up high up in the altitude of the mountain. But as she walks into the center of the citadel, you see her body start to warp and change, just like Icy when she does wild shape. And she transforms into a silver dragon.
Ah, how cool.
And you can see her wings look tattered, and she kind of slumps down, looking weak. She says, "Thank you for accompanying me. I can see that you are trustworthy friends, so I can reveal to you what happened." As she talks, you can see it's kind of weird, like you haven't talked to a dragon before. But her mouth is just like moving like she's chewing or something, but the voice comes out like a human talking. It's like not lip synced to the dragon's mouth movements.
Is she speaking common or draconic?
She is speaking common.
Okay.
Yeah.
How come you waited till? How come we had to come up here before you turned into a dragon?
She says, I'm not in a state to fight in my dragon form. Actually, stronger in my human form right now."
We have some small amount of treasure. Would that be helpful at all?
Yes, as you've mentioned that before. I don't know if you're... The thing is, if you give it to me, you can't just lend it to me. That's part of the magic. Has to belong to me.
If we're successful killing the green dragon, can we have that much of its hoard?
Yes. Now that we are revealing our secrets, what is the reason that you're willing to put yourself in this much danger? to fight a dragon?
Because we're adventurers, and it's been raising havoc around the district, and we just tend to fight for good. And
I thought the druids told you that would be advantageous for you to do that.
As well, yeah.
Yeah, so she says, as Harvick mentions the druids and stuff, she says,
Okay.
oh, okay, Jay. As Jay mentions this idea about the druid sending her, she says, yes, I noticed you have a scent about you, like a dragon. That's another reason I was eager to trust you. Is there something special about you?
I was trained by how do you say that? Dragon blood?
Dragonborn?
Dragonborn.
Okay, so you don't want to tell her about the prophecy and all that?
She probably doesn't remember.
Oh.
Drinking too much. Yeah, and prophecy.
Okay, so are you okay to reveal your true history to her? Patricia, you there?
Sure. Yeah.
She's talking, and there's times when she says sure.
Oh, okay. It doesn't
it's a
pick
flag,
up.
and it's not picking it up.
Okay.
Okay. Is there I guess there's an advantage to telling her the history. So yeah, I'll tell her the history.
Okay, so Icy explains that she was born under the sign of the platinum dragon Bahamut, and that she's was deemed to be the chosen one of her village, and that it was foretold that she would gain the help of dragons to defend the world from evil. And so she, Asmioth, the silver dragon, says, I see. I'm still quite weak now, and my magic isn't powerful enough to analyze, really, but I suspect that you may have some latent draconic power within yourself. It's possible I could help you draw it out.
That would be wonderful.
But currently, I don't have enough energy to do it. If you guys can go to I can come in my human form to help fight, but we'll have to reclaim my treasure hoard before I have enough power to help you with that. And yes, I don't know if you have any other evil enemies out there, but I may be able to lend you some of my treasured items to help you on your journeys as a repayment for what you've done.
Who took your hoard again?
Well, it was the green dragon tricked me, basically. I met it far away from my lair, as we were flying, and I confronted it, and I had believed that I had drawn out some information that it hadn't meant to explain, and it told me that some silver dragons to the east were being killed by some red dragons, and he tricked me into thinking he let that slip, but apparently he used that to lure me away from my lair. When I had flown quite a distance away, I could feel that my lair was being tampered with. By the time I got back, the green dragon and his human slaves had emptied my lair of treasure, and I caught them escape as they escaped, and I went into battle with the green dragon, and the humans were shooting their bows at me at the same time, and I wasn't able to win the battle in my weakened state without my treasure hoard. And I was able to hurt the green dragon enough to escape, and then I assumed my human form, and I've been recuperating, hoping I could get back to my lair eventually, but without my treasure, there's not much I can do to defend myself.
Where's your horde now? Do you have any idea?
I was hoping you could help me track them. The green dragon must have carried some of it off, but the humans, you can see their footprints here. They must have carried a lot of it down the mountain themselves.
Let's go get it.
Yes.
Where would they be? What part of?
Well,
Right,
I would expect that the green dragon has made its lair somewhere within the forest here.
Yeah.
They usually like to lair near water and forests, so possibly along the river here.
Tracking a bunch of humans carrying stuff isn't going to be hard.
Yeah.
Depends on how long ago it was.
It's been a while, but once we get into the area where the lair is, we should be able to detect a change in the forest.
Yeah.
Well, can't
And
Rokas
if I
can do
change
that?
into a
If you get in
giant
a-
eagle, I can fly over, and I have very good eyesight as a giant eagle.
Yep, that's true.
So
Okay.
it's-
idea.
So,
Go
yeah,
ahead and-
you guys start planning on how to track down the green dragon. But, yeah, that's about where we'll end the session. You're gonna
Okay,
be
now
able to make camp
green
up here.
dragons. Green dragons are poison. What are the red dragons?
I think they're fire.
Okay.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see. Do you have a storm kind of a
I have an icy thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely want to use that instead of produce flame.
And then Harvick is immune to poison, and I've also got that necklace that makes me immune to poison.
I think is
I'm
it
not
for
immune, I'm
poison?
resistant.
For me?
Yeah, Harvick's immune to disease but resistant to poison. I don't think you're immune to poison. I see. Let me double check.
Necklace.
That's immune
But she
to
has the
disease.
necklace.
I think that,
Okay.
yeah, it's disease.
Oh.
But you have. Do you have a spell or something for that?
So damn many spells.
I have poison spray where I can add poison.
Yeah, don't bother with that. That's no way it's going to hurt the dragon.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, you guys are able to make camp up in the ruins. It's cold, but you're able to find a section which is away from the winds. On day 35, you met Helga. Then you traveled till day 36 and fought the guys. You went up the mountain and camped. That's day 37. So this is the day 38 evening.
Okay.
Day 38 evening, and you're making camp at Asmioth's lair up in the mountains. And you have a clear path, or goal at least, to track down the thieves who stole her treasure hoard. And will probably lead you to the Green Dragon. And that's what we're in for today.
Okay.
So, I'll see you guys next Sunday then.
Alrighty.
I'm going to be gone next Sunday.
I'll see you guys in 2 Sundays then.
Sounds good.
Alright,
Alright.
goodbye.
Alrighty,
Okay,
thanks
take care.
very much.
Alright,
Bye.
bye-bye.